What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. We're taking a look at PC analyzers today, and I got two units here. I got the one for PCs and the one for laptop. The one for PC on the left and the laptop on the right. You just slap these in any system, and they're supposed to give you a readout, giving you an error code that'll tell you, well, I shouldn't say exactly, but more or less what's going on with your system if it's not turning on. Now this bigger one that I got actually came with a book that tells me everything. You have to make sure you know the brand of BIOS that you have, or an AMI or a Phoenix Tandy. So straight up, honestly, personally, I've never actually used these in a way that has made me or helped me successfully resurrect a dead computer. Usually by the time I reach for this, I've lost all other options. I've exhausted all avenues. And I'm kind of grasping at straws. Now I see Linus Tech Bits, I think it is. Linus, whatever his name is. He uses this all the time on new technology and sketchy new technology to make sure it's working the way it should, or to make it work the way it should. Now, here I got a system that just up and died on me when I was trying to install Windows XP on it. I think maybe I took the USB out when I shouldn't have, and it seems to have shorted the motherboard. It's the first time I've ever had anything quite like this happen, and this is exactly the type of situation where you want one of. Sometimes you're lucky and they'll face your way, and then sometimes you're not lucky, and yeah, you have to, well, make do. So it's almost hard to tell, but after a long fight with this thing, this is all I'm getting, 0000. And the book doesn't say much about 0000. Now the fact that this thing is $3 makes it really useful. And you know what, for $3, I don't mind using it. Again, I've never successfully managed to use one of these things to bring a system back from the dead, but I have managed to use them to give me an idea of exactly what could be wrong, more or less. Now, I've never had any luck with this one, the smart card debugger. The only time I've actually had an experience to use it, as soon as I started to use it, the system started smoking. So, you know what? That's not the best. That's not the best. You know what? I think it's time to give this thing a better test. So, I got a laptop here. I think this is a DC, no, sorry, not a DC, but a T420. Fits in there so nicely, so snugly. Now let's turn this sucker on and see what you see. Alright, T430, I wasn't too far off. No. Well, there we go. Just had to hit the button a little harder. 0. CPU fan spinning up. Alright, loaded into Windows and still a 0. I'm almost wondering if this one doesn't work. Almost wondering if this is too old for the purposes intended. Debug card, because it's definitely not even the right kind of RAM type I'm noticing. Oh well. So yeah, at the end of the day, interesting little piece of technology, but I'm not sure if the smaller one works. That's it for me, folks. Have a good one.